Hello, it's James from JRTBs. It's kind of an overcast afternoon, but I wanted to get in and check this number 11 colony. As you can see, there's a 14 on top of it. It was about 3 weeks ago. I went in, saw some eggs, general inspection, closed it up, thought it was fine, and the eggs apparently were from a laying worker, because when I went in there 10 days later, which was about a week ago, I clearly found a drone layer. So we're gonna get in here and see what happened. But this box here, it was over there. It was a swarm that I caught from my own apiary here, and it had a queen that came back. She was laying great. There was only about 6 frames of bees in there, maybe 3 frames of brood. So I had to think of, do something quick. So I just ran to the barn, got some newspaper, and I set this colony right on top of that drone laying colony, cut some holes in the newspaper. But down here there was about 6 frames of that horrible bullet brood shotgun pattern, where they drew out the worker comb, because there's all drones growing in there. So hopefully they could fix all that eventually. I haven't been in here. I don't know what happened. Don't have a lot of time today, but it's supposed to rain beginning of next week. We actually need the rain, so I wanted to get in it now and not wait until next week. Drone layers are the worst. Looks like this super is. See, this frame looks just drawn out, but everything else looks pretty much capped. I've been pulling supers and extracting supers and getting empty supers put back on to try and alleviate some of the pressure in the brood boxes. Oh, yeah, that's heavy. This was a newer super. Looks like they're drawing it all out. This one still needs a little work, but this was a brand new heavy waxed framed super I put on there. Looks like they took to it pretty good. Not heavy yet. There's maybe 10 pounds in there. It's good they're working on it. Hopefully you guys and girls are doing well and your bees are doing well. So, looks like, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 halves, so like 6 frames of bees up here. We're gonna start going through everything, see what we find. I'd like to, if I could find the queen, if they accepted her, get her down in the bottom box under the queen excluder. And I don't know, I gotta take a look at all that messed up comb that they made all the brood, the drone comb, and I might move it up here and just let them hatch out, putting some honey in there, let it hatch out, and maybe they'll backfill it with honey, and that might fix all that the drone comb, because I would think they would maybe chew it down a little bit and before they fill it with honey. Not sure. Never done this before. I've had drone layers, but not one this big. This was a really big colony. That's why I didn't want to lose it, so I put this one on top. All honey and pollen. There's some empty cells in the middle. Not much on that one. Pretty much full of honey. And that might be what, you know, the queen, if she moved down, then maybe they're pushing honey up here. But I see some brood. So that's good worker brood. Turn this a little bit. That's good worker brood. There's a cup right there. Nothing in it. Check for the queen too. So there's some good worker brood. I do see some eggs. So there's eggs there, and that's worker brood. So I'm assuming there was a queen in here at least 3 days ago. So that's a good sign. Let me show you. There was newspaper down there. You see that? It's completely gone. And I've been checking too. I haven't seen them carry any out. Maybe they do it early in the morning before I look. Very, very quiet. Very quiet colony. That's also a good sign that they have a good queen. That's all nice brood. Beautiful brood. Don't see the queen. No cups or cells. No sign of swarming up here. So this is essentially a double deep. And it's literally my first double deep. I run all singles. And I plan to get it back to a single. This is a frame. Oh, there's a cell right there. It's not much sun today, so I can't tell, but I don't see any eggs in there. It's all hatched out and polished. Same with this side. Don't see the queen. Let me check that cell. It's really drawn out. Let me check this real quick. It just kind of fell off. I want to see if there was an egg in it. And there is. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little egg right in the bottom. Let me see. See that little egg there? So, have to keep an eye out. That frame should be loaded with eggs, and it's not. It's ready. It's all empty. And ready for eggs, but there's no eggs in it. This one's got some more weight to it. So there's some more brood, and I see eggs around the outsides. Pretty sure this is a yellow marked queen. There's a queen cell right there. It's a weird one. It's a little one. There's a cup over here. That looks like a drone. It pulled out. So this is from the new queen I put in. I'm gonna leave that one off to the side. I might have to use that if there's no queen. Just starting to draw that out. Looking for a queen. No queen. I'm gonna put this one back in just so it stays warm. It's about 65 right now, but there's no sun. If I need that cell, keep it in there. Put a C on it. Alright, let's take this off. Set this off to the side. Sure you can see. I thought they chewed it perfectly. Put this in the smoker. I really haven't used any smoke, really. A little few puffs here and there. This is where the drone layer was. I didn't see a queen up there, just that queen cup with an egg in it, and there's that one weird little queen cell. I don't even know if that's a good one or not, but let's see what we got going on down here. This is a new frame. See, there's some of that weird drone comb that they're laying worker. They got some of it chewed open, it looks like. Let's see. See all that weird drone comb? There's cups at the bottom. You can see there's queen cells all down there. But they could be unfertilized eggs. You know, I don't know if they're normal eggs. Nothing in them. Nothing in them. I don't know why they'd want to swarm. There's royal jelly and larva in there, but let me see if there's a larva. Yeah, there's a little larva in there. How do I know? How do I know the queen that I put in here put them in there? Because I haven't seen her yet. Okay. Really got to keep an eye out for that queen. This might be a long video. See that mess? There's one egg I could see right there. More drone comb. Leave that one out too to give me some more room. Ciao, girls. What a mess. See, there's no worker brood. Looking for the queen. I'm also looking for eggs. We're backfilling with honey. I mean, what a mess. If anyone has any ideas what they do to fix this, thought for sure that queen and all that brood of the colony above them would have fixed it up. More crazy brood. There's some cells there at the bottom. I'm not seeing any eggs. Yeah, they must have killed that queen. Laying workers are very difficult. A colony this big. I don't see any eggs. Let's see if there's eggs in here. Royal jelly, but I didn't see an egg. But a laying worker could also be laying eggs in this. There's an egg in that one. It's not down on the center, it's on the side. That's a clue. It's a laying worker if there's multiple eggs or the cells or the eggs are laid like on the sides of the cells, because their abdomens aren't long enough to reach all the way to the bottom. There's another cell right there. What a mess. No, I don't think there is a queen in here at all. They're trying to make a queen. There's an egg. There's an egg in there in royal jelly, so that you shouldn't put royal jelly in there until the egg hatches, or right before it hatches. So that was kind of weird. They're very quiet and happy. Weird, I saw eggs in the top. There's no eggs down here, besides in the cups. Here's a whole bunch of polished cells right in the middle, like they're getting ready for a queen, but not a single egg. I don't know, maybe they know more than I do. They probably do. Should I just leave them? Leave them that queen cell and let them figure it out? They pretty much ruined this whole box. All this comb. It's a little late now. The only other laying workers I've ever had are just nukes, and I just shook them out on the ground, took their box away, and let them go into other colonies and repopulate that way. I don't expect to find a queen down here. So if that's the case, I think I'm going to go into one of my nukes over there, Resource Hive, and give them a frame of eggs. See, there's more cells here, and there's an egg in there. But what the heck if there's no, I mean, there's an egg and royal jelly in there. But who laid that egg? Like, why would they be trying to swarm? There's double deep with 2 supers on it. There's plenty of room. It makes no sense. I think that's a laying worker laying those eggs and trying to make they're trying to make a queen. Their own bee farm calls them drag queens. It's pretty funny. That would be a drag queen. Some more horrible comb. See, they ruined pretty much every every single frame. One more frame. I don't think I'm going to find much of anything. Now they're loud. Oh, it's heavy. Look at all those drones playing on the pollen, eating the honey. Every one of them is a drone. That's crazy. Do they really need all that? All right. I don't know if there's a queen in here. Even if there is, it's not gonna hurt anything to put a frame of eggs in there. I'm gonna put it right in the center. Now we gotta go open up a nuke. We'll let them hang out. Let me go down here. Straighten the camera out a little. I haven't been in these girls in a while here anyway. I'll see how packed out they are. This is a split that I did. They look good. Hopefully there's some eggs up here in the top. Let's see, I see some capped brood there. Queen could be anywhere. Go slow. It's all capped brood. No eggs on there. Capped brood, not a very good pattern. I don't know why that is. They're all completely empty, cleaned out. All those empty cells are just polished. No eggs in them. There's one egg, two eggs. I see a few eggs there. Not enough for that laying worker colony. I want to give them something with eggs and young larvae if I can. That's a little bit better. That's all capped brood. There's some eggs. There's some eggs and some young larvae there. Yeah, they could make, they could pull some queens off of that. But you would think they'd do it above. But you know what? This isn't going to hurt anything. So let's take this up. So that one's got some eggs and some young larvae. Turn it around this way. This frame here in the middle is a little newer. There's some fat honey on there. I'm going to mark this one eggs. When I come back, let's see. I guess I'll give him this crappie frame back in. If I can get it in there. It's tight. Get it down more. Go. Not so happy now. The smoker's down there. Okay, let's I'm gonna give this frame back to the nuke. So these girls are doing good. They're pretty full though. Not the greatest pattern. They are full. There's not really many flying today. There's some flying, but this is definitely, I don't know, I could put a third level on this box. I really don't want to put a full-size box here. This is really a resource size for me. I really don't want to overwinter on the blocks here, but I have. It works. Okay. And they're bringing in pollen. It's also a good sign that there is a queen. Oh. All right. Let's go put these girls back together. Oh, need my smoker. Before I put this back on, I'm going to take another look at this box here and see if I see a queen anywhere. So they're very, very quiet. That box is loud right there. This one's quiet, and I know I saw some eggs. There's that queen cell right there. I have no idea. I mean, this is a good worker brood frame, so I'm assuming it's not a drone layer. Let me check some of these. Maybe the queen wandered over here. I'm just drawing that out. It's all nectar. Nectar, no queen. Nothing next to it either. I'm gonna check this before I put it on there because the queen could scoot down. If she is up here, I might have missed her the first time. There's a lot of bees. This is that frame, it's empty. It's ready to be laid, but there's no eggs. Which tells me there's probably no queen. It's completely empty. So it all hatched out and they've cleaned it. And they're getting it ready for a queen. Hopefully not a drag queen. Hopefully they'll make a queen out of that frame I gave them. No, do not see a queen. Put this frame back in with that one little cell down there. There's all this fat honeys on the top of these frames, so I'm going to have to put that in between. I forget the order I had them in, but let me check a couple more here. So capped brood. There's eggs on the outside. I see one, two eggs, 3 eggs. Like, what kind of queen just lays 3 eggs? It would have been 3 days ago at the most. Very strange. There's an egg there, all by itself, like just one egg. These aren't drawn really deep here, so the laying worker could have laid that, I guess. Huh. Like normally, all these cells right here should all be full of eggs. There's 1 egg, 2 eggs. 2 eggs, just, there's one right there all by itself. And they're at the bottom of the cell. There's another one, but they're not centered, but it could have tipped over. So strange. Where is the queen? Where's the bee that laid that egg? Very strange. Well, maybe I didn't give them long enough to straighten things out. But at least they have. That's just all pollen. They have that frame of eggs, so they can make another queen if they want. Full of honey. This frame weighs a ton. Alright, that's it. Put this back on. Back you up a little. Frames back in that I took out. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this hive is kaput or if it'll come around. There's a lot of messed up comb in there. I don't know how I let it get this bad. They tricked me. I saw eggs like 3 weeks ago, and they looked fine to me, the eggs, and I thought they were clean right, and I just put them back together, and that was that, but they obviously weren't. Oh, that smoke. Alright, let's get this last super up there. It's heavy. I could probably get some honey out of that one. Give him some more room. Whew. It's not up there. Alright, well, that's my update. I wish I had better news. But at this point, just got to give them some more time and see if they work it out. If not, I don't know. I haven't decided what to do with this yet. If it's just a complete laying worker and there's no hope for it, maybe someone has a good idea. I don't know if I could just split it up into 2 boxes and add some more eggs in each box. Because I really need, this is two colonies here that I want. I need this box back eventually. It's for my nukes. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully that works. All right. Hopefully you're having better luck with your bees. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.